Once upon a time in the lush green wild, there lived a tiger named Sam. Sam was a mighty hunter with a thick coat of orange fur and a taste for adventure. He spent his days stalking through the jungle, chasing butterflies and basking in the sun. One day, Sam met a bear named Tony. Tony was a grumpy old bear with a torn ear and a taste for honey. He spent his days catching fish and scaring birds. The two became friends and started going on adventures together. They would swim across the river, climb up trees, and sneak into each other's dens to steal food. But one day, Sam and Tony had a big fight. Sam wanted to go on an adventure, but Tony wanted to stay home and eat honey. So Sam packed his things and left. He traveled all over the wild, but he couldn't find a place like home. So he turned around and went back. When he got home, he saw Tony sitting on the porch with a big pot of honey. Tony had missed Sam and was very happy to see him. The two friends hugged it out, and then they both sat down to eat honey and berries. And they lived happily ever after. Once upon a time in the heart of a lush green forest lived a mighty tiger named Sam. Sam was known throughout the forest for his majestic roar and his thrilling chases. He loved nothing more than to prowl through the underbrush, leap over logs and pounce on unsuspecting squirrels. His days were filled with adventure, and his nights were spent feasting on his favorite prey, juicy wild boars. Sam truly believed he was the king of the forest, and he lived his life with wild abandon. One day, Sam was lounging on a rock, enjoying the warm sun on his fur when he heard a loud crash in the bushes. He lazily opened one eye and saw a small brown bear struggling to free himself from a thorny bush. Sam couldn't help but feel a sense of amusement. This was his chance to have some fun. With a playful swipe of his paw, he sent a sharp thorn flying towards the bear, who yelped in surprise. Sam roared with laughter, enjoying the bear's misfortune, but the bear, who had had enough of Sam's taunts, finally broke free from the bush and stumbled out into the open. He was furious and scared, and his eyes fell on Sam, who was still chuckling to himself. The bear let out a deafening roar and charged towards the tiger, who was taken aback by the bear's sudden aggression. Sam had never seen this kind of anger in a bear before. It was terrifying. As the bear approached, Sam could see that he wasn't just any ordinary bear. His fur was matted and dirty, and he had a wild look in his eyes. But what really struck Sam was the bear's size. He was the biggest bear Sam had ever seen. Fear started to creep into Sam's heart, but he tried his best to shake it off. After all, he was the mighty Sam, the king of the forest. How could he be afraid of a little bear? With a deep breath, Sam stood his ground and prepared to face the charging bear. He knew that this was a battle he couldn't run away from. As the bear came closer, Sam could see the determination on his face. This wasn't just a wild animal driven by instinct. This was a conscious, deliberate attack. And then, just as the bear was about to reach Sam, he stopped. The bear looked into Sam's eyes and let out a loud, mournful sigh. In that moment, Sam saw something that broke his heart. It was a tiny baby bear clinging onto the bigger bear's back. The angry, fearsome bear was just a protective father. Sam felt a pang of remorse. He had been so focused on his own amusement that he hadn't considered the consequences of his actions. What if the bear attacked him? No, he wouldn't. Not now. Not after seeing the baby bear. Sam took a step back and let the bear pass. He knew that he had learned a valuable lesson that day. Sometimes the things that seem like fun can hurt others. And sometimes the greatest strength comes from protecting those you love.